Hello, I am Mary Tilly, and I am going to be talking about my social media celebrity critique. I'm doing my celebrity as Supa Scent at Supa underscore Scent, also known as Wazam Supa. And she is also the founder and CEO of the Crayon Case cosmetic line. Her government name is Raynell Stewart. So the type of messages that she posts are really of her life. That's how she started, of her opinions, her life, and now it's a lot of women empowerment and makeup. Um, the responses of hers, the messages of hers, they get the most responses. I would definitely have to say are when she's being funny, because she's naturally a very funny person. When she's being funny, or she's, ranting off about something, she's upset, or, really her makeup posts. Her makeup posts get a lot of traction because, she has a makeup line. Her style is definitely raw. She keeps it all the way real on 100. It is uncensored. It is very in your face. She is very authentic and genuine. I would definitely say that she turned into an influencer when she got to about 100K. I feel like once you get to 100,000 followers, you can really have a platform. And not only can you have a platform, you can make a lot of money. So how I definitely think her self-presentation and online impression management were presented that really worked well for her was that she literally was herself. She would get on live or post, videos of her in her bonnet, in her pajamas, which in the falseness and facades of social media where there's so much perfection and no one's life is miserable or messed up, it was very refreshing. And I think that's why she got so much support, because she was a breath of fresh air. Seeing someone genuinely be themselves, that's rare. And with social media, even more rare. So I think that's what really helped. And she also presented herself as a hustler. She would go into details of her life, as how many jobs she's worked. She was a single mother. She didn't graduate high school, I believe. And now she owns a multi-million-dollar company. But this all because she's always been promoting. She was always promoting something. She was always booking something. She was always working. She was always hustling, and she always posts about it. The thing is, she was not shy or hid her life like a lot of celebrities do. She was open. And I think that's the thing about social media. People want to know what's going on with you. But this day, everyone's playing these games, trying to make it a secret. And I would definitely say her audience, I will definitely say it started out predominantly of the Black community. Because, she's Black. And this is her community. And these were her people. These are the people who responded to her first. There's a Black Twitter. So, everyone has their kind of groups along social media as well. My timeline is probably completely different from someone else of different race's timeline. And she took full advantage. We really supported her. And then once she started to get into her makeup and promoting that, it expanded a lot upon women. She's always had the youth, teenagers to millennials. And so now it's pretty much women. It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women. Some men, but mostly women. I wish I could say she adapts her message to her audience. But the thing I think that made Supa is that she doesn't adapt anything to anyone. She says what she wants. She does what she wants. You don't like it? Get off her page. That's exactly how she feels. She will block. She has a whole shirt that basically explains how she will block you. And she sold a lot of them. She has no hesitation because how she's clear is no one, audience, followers, no one will dictate what she says and does on her page. And I agree with her. I would definitely say that she interacts with her subscribers very well, which separates her from other influencers and celebrities, because a lot of people just ignore you, but she literally will have full conversations with you. She will respond to your comments. She will like your comments. She will respond to your messages. She is very interactive, and which gives her the appearance of being humble. And I guess that also helps her as well, because people appreciate that. People appreciate interacting with someone they admire, someone they, want to be like, someone they support, and then them responding back. It's a great feeling. I definitely say she connects to her viewers a lot verbally, because her words and her actions made her. Her comedy, her genuineness, her stories, her life, her struggle. She's very vocal. And the thing is, the girl is funny. The girl is really funny. But it's a funny, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just funny. It's like you have that neighborhood jokester who just, they get along with everybody because they always can make you laugh. They genuine people, good people. So I definitely say her verbal communication is on point. Nonverbal, she is known for her facial expression. She makes the funniest, the best facial expressions whenever she's reacting to things, and literally she's on buku memes. So it definitely works. And she does other things, from her body language to her wardrobe, and she does a lot of informative posts. But that face really is a moneymaker for her. And I would say the challenges of becoming an influencer is getting subscribers, is getting followers, is getting people to support you, because there's so many people trying to do social media right now and get a benefit out of it. And I feel like more people are trying to get a benefit out of it and not actually be an influencer, not actually delivering messages that people can respond to, that people actually want, that actually can use and apply to their life. What are people taking from your page? It shouldn't just be looking at you being cute or looking at you do whatever you do. It should be, someone should take something away from your page. At the bare minimum, inspiration. So I definitely say the challenges is getting followers, getting people to support you, getting people to promote you, because that's what made Supa. A lot of people promoted her. She did great marketing, like great, and she used her comedy, she used her personality, and she made great relationships with other people, and they pushed her. You get a great promo team, you get great promotion, you get people to latch on to you, you are set. Otherwise, it's a struggle. And then also trying to find a lane that's not already overpopulated, which is very hard, but you just have to find a way to make it your own. So saying that, if I was to ever become a social influencer in the exact same lane as Supa Cent, the lessons I've taken away from her is to be authentic, to be yourself, to always be genuine, because that is more appreciated than the appearance of being perfect. Perfectionism is on a downward spiral because it's not reality. Social media, 90% of the time, is not reality. So when someone displays their realities and someone displays their authenticity, it's like a breath of fresh air, and I think people really react and connect to it. But what I would do differently in Supa Cent's approach is I would want to elevate the brand to a larger audience. And saying that is, I would probably do things maybe a little bit more professionally, maybe in a more classy, elegant manner, and nothing to take away from her, because she's an amazing person and she's a great individual. But I think just a little bit of polishing could take the brand to a global scale. It could take any brand, that you want, like, it should have that well-rounded package. There's nothing wrong with being the level you are, but the ultimate goal is to get in the highest level with the highest players. Have your makeup in Sephora, have your makeup in Ulta, have your makeup everywhere. You want to be the next Fenty. You want to be the next Anastasia Beverly Hills. You want to be the next Giorgio Armani or Dior. Like, you want to be the next at that level. So I feel like appealing to a certain audience will only get you so far. And to just try to well-round your business would probably give you the most benefits. And that's my take on social media influencer Supa Cent. I think she's an amazing individual, and I am so inspired by how she came from literally waiting tables at Oceana's restaurant in New Orleans to a millionaire, all off being herself and off of genuine support. And that is the goal for any influencer, is to make money doing you, being you, loving you, and not having to compromise yourself. Because there's so many people compromising themselves in this world for whatever reasons, for whatever benefits. And those who stay true to themselves, I always come in. So I love her. That is at SUPA_CENT.